Hey guys, I'm just giving it a few more minutes before I chime in live. So I wanted to come in and tell you guys about 2025. A lot of people have been shaken up in 2025. You're not crazy because I can feel it, right? It's like everybody's like, why are people leaving? Relationships are ending, or people are solidifying relationships. People are closing doors, right? People are losing jobs. The government is in crisis pretty much, and it's supposed to happen. I'm going to tell you why. We're in a 9 year, so 20 and 25 is a 9. So 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 is a 9 year. And the reason why I wanted to come in and really let you guys know to please, 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 please hear me if you hear nothing else that I have said on my lives. And even when I do my readings, is that this year, December 31st, 2025, if you do not want to repeat a cycle, meaning if it has been hell for the last 7 years, right? Or you can even go back further. So I had it double because my path number is a 9 and this is a 9 year. So I get it double, right? So I'm getting closures, endings. I've lost my father this year, right? My only other living parent. So when I say that this year is not really meant to break you, I know it feels like it because Lord knows that's how I felt this year. But it's meant to break patterns, habits, people that you should have let go a long time ago because they just don't want to go, right? And this is the year that you say yes to you. Because here's the reality. We say yes to a lot of people. We say yes to our job. We say yes to the kids. We say yes to our friends. But we very rarely give ourselves a yes. We will say, I wrote a speech about this one day that I did. I'm thinking about doing a TEDx talk on, and it was, I will be happy when I get the job, when I lose the weight, when I get the wife, when I get the husband, right? So it's like we have gotten so accustomed to living in the now, but living in the when. I'm going to say that again. We have gotten so accustomed to living in the now, and technically I don't even know if I want to call it living anymore. It's more like surviving in the now. And we're waiting on the when. It's like, oh, when I get my PTO, I'll take a vacation. No, you won't. You'll find someone else or something else, and everybody else will come before you. And so that is what this year is going to push you and challenge you. So I am so sorry if you have losses this year. I am so sorry if you are closing doors this year that you weren't expecting to close. I am so sorry that you are carrying burdens and heartbreak and all that. But I'm going to tell you what. I am sorry that you had to go through this. But just like my mother used to tell me, just like surgery, nobody likes surgery. But when they come out and they're in the rest area and they're recovering, once the surgery is done and you're on the road to recovery, I swear you feel so much better. And so that's the thing that I want you to understand. 2025 is a 9 year. Let these damn doors close. If you have been choosing other people, this is the year to choose yourself. This is not you do not want to go into 2026. And let me expound. 2026 is a 1 year. You will watch the government go down and be ousted out. I won't even get on that because I'll do readings on that on another day. But you will watch people reap to what they have sown, right? And so for me, that's the thing that I kind of focused on this year, regardless of family, friends, people in my life that, you know, I had to close doors or doors were closing even if I didn't want them to close. I have had to understand that, and again, higher power, divine, God, spirit, does not close doors that they don't want closed. Does not open doors that they don't want open. And so that's the thing. For me, it's God, right? I trust God enough to allow 2025 to whip my tail the way it is whip my tail. Because I know that I'm deserving of 2026, which is a 1 year. That is the year that I'm going to get my husband. That is the year that I'm going to have other kid. That is the year where my business takes off and I do my first TEDx talk. That is the year where I actually am going to be, again, a #1 bestseller. Because I'm writing about trauma. I am putting an end to generational curses, but that only came because of this 9 year. So let's not fool ourselves. I know it was tough. I promise you, my heart goes out to you. I've been watching a mom on Threads who lost her baby girl from an asthma attack after, letting her stay with her dad. So I get it. I totally get it. But when I tell you, if you remember nothing else from this live, do not get tired of doing good in this 9 year. Because I promise you, as low as they call me Aqua Air, you will reap every good thing that you sown in that 1 year. So it's okay. Open your hand. Don't fight it. Don't try to hold tighter. Other people's unfinished business is not yours anymore. I need you to choose you. I need you to love on you. I need you to write out what you want. Like, even for me, the funny thing is that I'm in a hotel, right? As you guys can see, I'm in here intentionally manifesting my husband in 2026. I am intentionally in here manifesting my business. I am intentionally here manifesting the book that I'm writing because I am tired of us handing down trauma like it's tradition. And I'm just going to take the lid off. Because far too many times, history repeats. And that's fine. But I come from another type of generation where I don't want to repeat it. I want to call it out. I want to fix it. And maybe that's the counselor and the coach in me. Just in case you guys don't know, that's what I do. But I just want us to get it right. And it's not just get it right. You're going to get what you deserve. The love, the kindness, the reciprocity, the trust, the partnership, the business, the money, the house, everything. Everything. You just got to do the work. So as December 31st gets closer and closer and closer and closer and closer, yeah, I know Christmas is coming, but I need you to close this year healing your heart. I need you closing this year forgiving, not forgetting, because I'm a firm believer. We have a brain. We can't forget, right? It's just one of those things where, we tell people forgive and forget. You can't forget. You have a brain, right? But I don't want you to forget this year, because what we forget, we repeat. So every heartbreak, every lesson, every closure, every good thing, every person that poured into you this year, take that into 2026. Like I do. I have a girlfriend, I swear, I wouldn't trade her for the world. Love her to pieces. Love her to pieces. Because she's genuine and she has poured into me this year. Oh my God. When next year comes, the fun her and I gonna have. Right? So that's the thing that I want you guys to kind of focus on this year. It's going to be tight. And I'm not going to lie to you. As it gets closer and closer to December 31st, it is going to get harder. People are going to act a fool. Money is going to get funny, right? You're going to start noticing that people are going to challenge you and test you, and that's only because God is really trying to get you to shut it down, end it, change it, remove it. Don't fight it. I'm telling you, do not fight it, because if you fight it in this 9 year, you will start that cycle over. So if love is what you want, feed your faith and not your fear, right? If a business is what you want, this is the time to work on it. I literally am in a hotel so that I can work on my book. That is just how this 9 year is not going to catch me at the end with nothing. With nothing. And so when I say please, if you remember nothing else, don't change who you are. Not from the sense of if you've been doing great. Go ahead and sit down and heal and write and talk about what you want, not what you don't want, not what you don't like. Because like I know, whatever you feed grows. So I will be back in probably way before 2026, of course, because I'm going to start doing readings, because I've finally got kind of like the clearance to share my gifts more, and I'm ready to share my gifts with you all. I've sat on this thing for years, and it's about time, because what I do is life changing, right? So I want you to think about, also your ancestors and the people that we've lost this year. Keep it going, right? Keep their lives going. That's what I'm doing with my dad. I'm learning to let go and release. Like, this year has taught me I don't control shit. I don't. The thing that I realized was that I have a problem trying to control things. And this year I have leaned completely, okay, maybe not completely, I would be lying. I have leaned a lot more on my faith than anything. And that's the thing that is challenging, right? Because we do want to kind of control particular things, or maneuver things the way that we want, but you don't want to do this in this 9 year, because this 9 year is going to continue to kick tail and take names. So remember, go ahead, close the door, rewrite the patterns, change the people, change what it is that you want in your life, and be intentional, right? If you want love, start being intentional. Start going out, start doing what it is that you need to do, because this year is the year for you to close out cycles. And we'll see it in this administration, government, all these things. We'll see it. We're seeing it now, right? Everything that's going to be exposed will be exposed, but I don't really like doing the governmental thing, but it's going to come out. And the 1 year is going to be the year where we're going to see a lot of them kind of have to circle back and fix some things and be truthful about some things, because some things are going to come out. So that's the thing that I want to challenge you guys. Do not hide your truths in this year, because whatever you cover up or you bury in this 9 year, I promise you will fall out of a closet like skeletons. So if you haven't been honest, if you haven't been truthful, if you have not been living up to your highest potential, cut it out December 31st. I know it sounds like a New Year's resolution, BS, but it's not. I'm saying this because I do not want you all to repeat this cycle, because this cycle has been brutal. 7 years has been brutal. Let's be clear. It has not been easy. If you go on Threads or Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, you'll notice people are talking about relationships ending, marriages ending, people are past. This is the most that you'll ever see that. And the 9 year is a cleanup year. Is it a year of the karma that you've created or fostered? So do the work so that you can have a wonderful new beginning, because that is what 2026 is. It's a 1 year. It is a 1 year for new beginnings. Start now manifesting. Hold on to the good. Be okay with letting go of the bad, because my mom used to tell me, if your fists are so tight, I can't even give you anything. Let go. Let go. The love that you want is out there, but it cannot get there and audition for a space that's already occupied with somebody that doesn't even appreciate how rare that space is. So do not hold on to people. And I'm one of those firm believers that I don't tell people don't circle back to exes, no, because we all change. I will say this. If there is a person that you're supposed to be with, if they don't do the work this year, let their ass repeat the cycle. And if they are meant to be in your 1 year, they will have to do the work. But I'm going to be honest, they are going to be drug. They are. Because this 9 year is not a year where it's like, well, maybe take your time. No, it's going to kick ass and take names. So I am telling you all this because I dream it, I feel it, I see it. A lot of people's ancestors have been coming to me trying to get them to get right. They're like, look, we helping on this side, but they're just not cooperating. Guess what? I can have all the amazing gifts that God has given me, but we all have the freedom of choice, right? I don't make this into some woo-woo crap. We all have the freedom of choice. God is never going to take away our free will. That's not how spirit works. So again, this is a 9 year. Let them close. Let the doors close. Lock them. Padlock them. Change the patterns. You know what it is that you've been doing that's not conducive. Next year is a 1 year. And I really, really want to see everyone get what it is that they're supposed to get. The love that you're supposed to get, the promotion, the business, the children, the house, the health, the mental stability, the surety, the confidence, all those things, because it's not just about material things. One is going to come in. This 1 year in 2026 is coming in not to give you things. It is going to reward you of the inside work that you have done. I know where the time is winding down. That's why, look, I was told to do this live. I just got to be obedient. Do it in these last 2.5 weeks. I don't care. 2.5 weeks is better than no weeks. Do the work. Write it out. Journal what you're letting go. Burn it. Bury it. But let it go. Let the people go. Choose the difference between family and relatives, friends and foes, career and job, making money and purpose. This year's going to challenge. This year should have challenged you in that. So it's been fun, guys. I wanted to just give the message that was on my heart because I am about to get the writing and typing. Look for my book hopefully soon. No, I'm not going to say hopefully. Look for my book in 2026. It's called Dear Trauma. I am killing trauma that we hand down as tradition because I'm tired of it. I'm not handing it to my children. I'm not handing it over to my husband. Soon to be husband. I'm manifesting him. And so that is the thing that I want you guys to do. I want you guys to be intentional. Intentional. Because I promise you, if nothing else, 2026 is a 1 year. And do not get tired in your good deeds, in your well-doing, in your heart. Don't. Spirit ain't forgot about you. But sometimes we have to go through things to see, is that really what you want? Let me see. I have been tested more, and I am a firm believer that if I can't do you no good, I'm doggone sure not going to do you no harm. And I'm fine with that. Call it people look crazy, play in your face, whatever. I just refuse to give you back what you give me. Because what I've learned over this year is that when people are already hurting, that's why they treating you bad. Why would I injure you more? You're already injured. It's not my job. It's not my calling. I'm a healer. Don't get me wrong. I'm no fool, but I'm a healer. And so with that, I wish you all well. I wish you all a Merry Christmas. I may come on and do readings because I've really been wanting to do readings on live again. So I said I was going to start back doing readings and then doing mediumship and seeing who wants to kind of come in because I know my sons have been coming to me lately. So I will start going live a little bit more. And then you guys hold me accountable because I want us all to have an amazing new beginning. So with that, TikTok, it's been fun. It is your favorite spiritual intuitive teacher, Aqua Air Tarot, and I wish you well and have a great rest of your evening.